I was fresh off the shop floor when I first met Dave Fenn and Lindsay Center, and while they didn't know me, I felt like I knew them. I was pretty sure that I could trust Dave Fenn implicitly, even if he hadn't made up his mind about me. I saw a deliberate curiosity and a thoughtfulness and a thoroughness that they brought to their work. And as a member of Congress, or even a shop owner or a service writer, sometimes you have people come in and they ask you to solve a problem for them with a solution that's really not going to get to the heart of the matter. They want you to power wash the engine block and ignore the oil leaks. With this project, I could tell right off that Dave and Jake and Lindsay and everybody were not used car salesmen. They were honest to God stewards of their land and real shepherds of an often overlooked interdependence between land and community and the long time that takes to build. I have to be honest, like I'm sometimes I get a little bit nervous when people start talking about economic development. Economic development as a shop owner means that your auto shop's about to get turned into a tattoo parlor. And I enjoy tattoos, but I also believe that I believe in the maxim in our family. We say dirty hands, clean money. And we want to make sure that people see a real horizon for themselves in this. That it's not, a wolf in sheep's clothing for private equity. We're not running roughshod over generations of people who poured their hearts and sweat into land and people. I sat on the Ag Committee my first term in Congress. Now I sit on Appropriations, and in there I sit on the Ag Appropes, and that was really important to me because I know very well that no one gets food on their plate without a farmer getting a sunburn and mortgaging their house. And I know the seriousness of time and the long view of time it takes to build something worth having in this world. No one will be comforted at their deathbed by shareholders. No one here will be discussing fiduciary responsibility with St. Peter. This project is about agency for farmers and a correct ordering of our federal priorities. It's about genuflection and a respect for what lasts in life, what matters. Nobody wants to hear I'm the federal government and I'm here to help you. I believe the federal government is at its best when it counts its farmers with more loyalty than spreadsheet-laden policy experts. And that's what I saw in this project, and why I was honestly profoundly relieved. I did not expect to be a member of Congress, and I get here and I show up and I find good people doing the long work of making sure that there is a real viability, that there's pride and agency. Some people say that what we do is small, that the things that we're working on are small. They want you to go out and solve world hunger, and they don't care very much about what's going on the ground underneath their feet. And it's not right. You're not going to get there from here, as they say. So I was profoundly encouraged to find a project that I felt good about spending my tax dollars on, your tax dollars on. I take that really seriously. I know what it takes. I know what it takes to make your mortgage payment and to pay your employees and to make sure that you're not digging yourself into a hole. And I have been so grateful for my friends at the Lewis County Farm Bureau and all over, going on those farm tours, and the hard joke here is that the way to make $1 million in farming is to start off with 2 million. I've just been so encouraged to find people I believe in deeply, and I'm profoundly grateful to stand alongside and walk behind. And I just can't say how grateful I am for what is happening here. And thank you all so much. Thank you for helping me be useful. Thank you for your educating me on these issues. Thank you for the grace you've offered me to learn and to come into this job with curiosity. And and loyalty. I'm very grateful to you all, and I couldn't be prouder. I could not be prouder of what's happening here and the people who've made it happen.